What is up and welcome to Insurance Agent Training. How about this new background today by Matty Ice? I love it, man. It's got the world behind it. Every single Monday, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Today we're a little late and it's my fault because I'm over here setting up for Instagram Live. If you're not following me and if I'm not following you on the IG, make sure that happens today. You get a little different look over here as we're live on the side of the desk from Instagram, live on Facebook and YouTube from the main camera view. As we talk today, I got a good topic today. As we do every single Monday, today's topic is all about the one thing. And the first one that guesses it, the first person to guess the word before I write it, gets a free general admission ticket to 8% Nation. There's one word that insurance agents struggle with the most. If you're on IG, YouTube, Facebook, there's one word that insurance agents struggle with the most. It's also the one word, the main word, why insurance agents fail. One single word. What do you guys think it is as we jump in today?
Well, I was just going to tell you, I actually put it in the title, so.
All right, done. He made it easy. They should really be guessing then, right? All right, so prospecting, right? This is the one thing that insurance agents struggle with. Dylan gave it away in the title. I love it. Dude, might as well, man, right? We're going to get to it anyway. No, it ain't a secret. Prospecting. Insurance agents struggle with prospecting. For whatever reason, 92% of insurance agents fail, right? 92% fail, and they fail as we talk about every week and in different ways every week and with all of our videos and at 8% Nation like we do, that 92% fail because if you think about it, okay, why do we fail? Let's come off of that for a second. They fail because not enough money, right? Not enough money. Okay, you didn't make enough money. That's obvious, right? You failed. You didn't make enough money. So when you don't make enough money, you don't ask enough people to buy. You don't make enough sales. You don't run in not enough appointments, right? When you don't have appointments, maybe you didn't make enough calls. When you don't have enough calls, maybe you didn't make as many door knocks as you should have. When you didn't make as many door knocks and calls, maybe it's because you didn't have enough leads or prospects. But what most agents would say, the reason why all of this did not happen, I ask agents all the time, the only reason we're doing a live insurance agent prospecting 101 Thursday night from 5 to 7, it's a $47 course. It's going to be 2 hours on prospecting, helping you make sure that you do not fail, that you are in fact an 8%er. Thursday night from 5 to 7, and during those 2 hours, I'm going to jump into everything related to prospecting to help you get in front of people. The whole reason why this is the thing is because agents don't know how to get in front of people. You struggle to get in front of prospects, which means you struggle with prospecting, which is why we're doing Insurance Agent Prospecting 101 for 2 hours Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. And during that time, it's $47. You're like, hey, if you're raising your hand and thinking about signing up right now, go to CodyAskins.com under events. Click on Insurance Agent Prospecting 101. It's $47. We've had several sign up today over the weekend. It's filling up quick. Make sure you go to CodyAskins.com to sign up for that.
There's a link in the description of the
Nice. Link in the description of the live today. You may have to check on IG over there. We're getting a call. I should my phone on Do Not Disturb. It'll probably go back to it in a second. Link in the description to get you to Insurance Agent Prospecting 101, a 2-hour private live, virtual live, all about this, all about prospecting. And the only reason I'm doing that course, and we actually built this and put this into the ebook, is whole reason I'm doing this Prospecting 101 on Thursday night is because I met with a new agent that lived in Springfield, Missouri, that his office was a 1/10 of a mile away from me, and I didn't even know it, right? it's probably my fault the dude didn't know about me, right? When he's a tenth of a mile away. Someone, his college mentor, that's friends with another guy that knew me. This guy told this guy about me, and then this guy, the mentor, told the student, whatever, the agent. Then the agent reaches out to me to go to coffee, right? We go up to Starbucks about, I don't know, what do you say about, it's like a mile and a half from here, Dylan? About a mile and a half from here, we go into Starbucks. It was 2 Fridays ago. We met, we sat down. The dude was thinking about getting out of the business. He was failing, he was struggling. Over 7 weeks, this new agent that I'm talking about had made $152. 15,000 pennies. And during that time, we started talking and taking a deeper dive into what was going on with him, what he was struggling with, why he was contemplating getting out of the business. It all came back to he was not making enough money, but there were deeper reasons. And the main reason, once we spent about 45 minutes together and really diagnosing this and me getting to know him, asking questions, him sharing his experience or lack thereof from local management, right? The number one reason why he was failing and why most agents fail or are currently struggling or failing is they do not know how to get in front of people. If you don't get in front of people, you fail. If you don't know how to prospect or get in front of prospects and generate leads to then make calls, appointments, sales, ask people to buy and make money, then you're going to fail. So it's this big cycle of, hey, I'm struggling. I don't know how to get in front of people. I'm not getting in front of people, and I'm struggling to succeed. This is what I like to call the prospecting cycle, right? Because you need leads, true or false, right? You need leads to generate calls, calls to generate appointments, appointments to generate sales. This is the prospecting cycle, right? And then it all starts over again. This is what I like to call the prospecting cycle. But to get leads, you need, as we've been saying, prospects. Most agents, especially if I know to spell it, most agents do not know how to get prospects. And when they don't know how to get prospects, they don't get leads. They don't have leads to talk to. Like if I don't have leads, I can be the greatest salesperson in the world. And normally it's not sales. It's not, a lot of times it's not even sales ability. If I don't know how to get in front of someone, it doesn't matter how great of a salesperson I am. If I struggle to get in front of people, then I have no one to ask to buy. Some people can be amazing at sales, right? And you guys are put in comments right now if you're amazing at sales. If you don't think you're amazing at sales, then why are you in sales, right? Because you need to believe that you're great at sales. I did the DISC assessment, right? And it's all about dominance, influence. It's all about steadiness and compliance, right? And it's all about figuring out your personality type. To be great at sales, you need to be a high D and a high I. On the DISC assessment for dominance, I was 100 out of a scale from 0 to 100. I was 100 on D. From a 0 to 100, I was a 90. Influence. Dominance is like self-starter, right? Risk taker, freaking driven, in control, right? I was 100. Like you can't get any crazier than me. And I, from influence, you're talking about someone that's influential, someone that's enthusiastic, outgoing, great personality, right? Someone that is persuasive, right? So when you're high D and I, you're good at sales. High S, you're good at service. High C, you're great on computers, right? So figure out what your personality type is. You could be a high D and a high I and great at sales, but if you don't have any prospects, then you can't find leads because we could add prospects to this little circle. Because what happens is if you don't, that's kind of the barrier of entry. Because if you don't have prospects, right? If you don't have prospects, then you can't figure out who is a lead, right? Because not every prospect is a lead, because a lead, if you know my definition, if you remember this, is someone who has some level of interest. If they don't have an interest, then are they actually a lead? No. A lead is someone with some level of interest. It could be high interest and they're ready to buy right now. It could be low interest and they're not ready to buy. And it's your job to like get their interest level up, build a relationship, build the value, ask them to buy, ask them to do something. And then before you know it, that level of interest is growing, right? So prospects, this is kind of the entry level to the cycle. Prospects to leads, leads to calls / knocks, right? To appointments, to sales. And then as you'll learn on Insurance Agent Prospecting 101, then referrals, then repeat the whole thing, right? And it's just this constant cycle to get in front of people.
Can you angle the board?
Yep, a little bit this way. Better? Cool. Prospecting cycle. Most people never start here. Everyone wants this, which ends up with some money. Most people forget about referrals. Most people forget about actually prospecting, and then they struggle with repeating the cycle because they never start with step number 1, which is I need prospects to find leads to then generate calls and knocks, right? So that's why we're doing this Insurance Agent Prospecting 101 for 2 hours, taking a deep dive with a 25-page ebook. Even if you can't make April 11th, Thursday night at 5 o'clock, you get access to the recording of the live training and the ebook forever. So even if you can't make it, you're still getting it for $47 now. You can go back and watch it whenever you want forever, right? So that's why I'm doing Insurance Agent Prospecting 101, was that exact story of how I met this local kid. He was struggling. He made me realize that he did not know. Most people don't know how to get in front of people. Like step number 1, I need to know what I'm doing. I need to know how to get in front of people. True or false, right? Step number 2, I need to figure out that's how I find prospects. Step 3, leads, interested leads. 4, calls, activity, whatever the activity is. 5, appointments. 6, sales. 7, referrals. 8, repeat the process, right? But I can't get to step number 2. The whole prospecting cycle fails in step number 1 because agents do not know how to get in front of people. Let me know if we get any questions on Facebook, YouTube, even Instagram today.
Yeah, Sarush on
Sarush.
YouTube wanted to know if this is going to help out all types of insurance products.
Yes, this will help out all types of insurance products. I've been getting the question a lot. Hey, will this Insurance Agent Prospecting 101 that's live on Thursday night, a private virtual live for 2 hours? A lot of people have been asking, hey, will it help me with P&C? Hey, will it help me with employee benefits? Hey, will it help me with selling health insurance? Hey, will it help me with this? Yes, this virtual live will help you with, doesn't matter what you sell. If you sell home insurance, right? If you don't know how to get in front of people, you'll never make it to sales and money, right? But say that maybe you know how to get in front of people. Maybe you can generate prospects. Maybe you can generate leads, but maybe you're struggling with some of this other stuff, right? But the main reason that nobody gets appointments and sales is because they do not know, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong in comments right now, you don't know what to do to get in front of people, to get in front of about 15 people a week. Because you need to be setting about 750 appointments a year to be successful in this business. You say, holy crap, bro, 750 appointments. Most of you are not doing that. That's why we're taking a deeper dive on Thursday night and walking through this 2-hour virtual live. And if you think this is good, if you think that 2-hour virtual live is good, we're doing an 8% Nation Insurance Wealth Conference for 2 days and taking a deep dive to help you succeed. We're doing a VIP flash sale this week only. It may not even be on the website yet. For only $291, you can get a VIP ticket with access to the lounge, access to VIP seating, access to VIP party, access to VIP lunch both days. The works, right? So that's just the one word that insurance agents struggle with the most, and it's prospecting, right? And if you guys if we're not friends on IG, right? You need to do that. You need to be following me on Instagram. I need to be following you. We're going to be messaging each other. We're going to be helping each other. Inactivity, comments, questions over here. Appreciate you guys watching here. Appreciate you guys watching here. I love the comments. I love the subscribers on YouTube. We're about to hit 6,800 subs.
Harsh 10X says, appreciate your hard work and dedication.
Appreciate your hard work and dedication, Harsh 10X. I love it, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Dude, do you know what? Someone asked, I was in an interview earlier, and they asked me, hey, why do you do all of this crazy nonsense? They didn't say it like that, but that's what they meant. And I said, dude, I want to help people. Like, I want to help. I want to look back on my life, and they say that dude helped more insurance agents than anyone else in the history of insurance. And I want them to point at me, right? That's my life's goal and mission, is to help insurance agents end up with some money, right? Because it all leads to some freaking cash. And so we're going to break out my 3-tiered prospecting system on how to make 6 figures immediately on Thursday night. I would say instantly, but I can't implement the 3-tiered prospecting system for you. You've got to implement it yourself. So this is the prospecting. We may even change the title after this. Who knows? We may do another video with this. But this is the prospecting cycle for insurance agents. Agents want to succeed. This is the 8-step system to be great at prospecting. And we're going to take a way deeper dive into this and actually tell you where to find prospects. I'm going to show you where to find thousands of prospects for free on Thursday night from 5 to 7. Right? Any other questions? Comments? We appreciate you guys joining us.
Bob the Builder just said, I love this, and I just hopped in.
Nice, Bob. What's up, bro? We missed you, man. I could feel that you weren't in here, man. The energy was missing without you, bro. We think about the new background, the insurance agent training every Monday, live Q&A on Wednesday, Phone Phenom on Tuesday. Fridays is 8% Club. There's too much content I'm forgetting. Thursdays. What do you guys want to see on Thursdays as I hit the mic and try to break it? What do you guys want to see on Thursdays in relation to getting better at insurance? We're going to be coming out with something on Thursdays. We're thinking about something related to coaching, personal development, self-improvement. That's the stuff that's helped me the most, right? That's why going to conferences and spending, most people don't realize this, they'll never believe it. I spent $75,000 on coaching for myself. Like, I'm talking conferences, coaching programs, retreats, masterminds, all this stuff, right? Access. 75 grand invested into just me the last 12 months. That's more than most of you are making in a year. I believe in it so much that I'm investing it back into me. Like, I believe everyone should be investing about 10% of all of their earnings, especially profit, back into themselves, so that they can skill up, scale up, learn more, do more. Because you can't if you don't know how to get in front of people. I mean, more people should have signed up for we sold the retreat out like 30-something days in advance. So, but May 2nd through the 5th, we're doing a deep dive on growth, 7-figure growth, like a deep dive. Like we were talking about this morning, I've got 5 insurance companies now that are doing in excess of $6.5 million a year. We're doing a retreat in Arizona. Those retreats, those one-on-one things where you can get exclusive access to really learn and spend some time together, I'm telling you, those are invaluable to me. I love those. Like, I'm paying to get access to people that make more money than me so that I can learn from them. People that help more people than me so that I can learn from them. Any other comments or questions?
Yeah, Ryan Young on YouTube just said self-improvement or telesales would be awesome for Thursdays. Love your content.
I love it. Thank you, buddy. Self-improvement or telesales. Dude, we need to start mixing telesales into Phone Phenom and come out with a new show on Thursdays related only to self-improvement, personal development, why you need a coach, why I'm maybe the insurance coach pretty soon, right? All that. So that's huge, man. Thank you, Ryan.
And then Sarush on YouTube asked, how do you keep your activity high? I feel like it's a way of thinking.
Yeah, it is. It's a mindset, right? Most people struggle with one thing in the insurance industry. Like, some people get in front of people some weeks. They have some leads, they make some calls, they get set some appointments, they make some sales, and some weeks they make money, right? They don't ask for referrals. They just don't, right? But one thing that keeps this whole circle going, this whole cycle, is this one word. Consistency. It's a mindset because I woke up and wrote down in my journal, right? Or diary, whatever you want. I mean, I don't care what you freaking call it. Or goal, blow up my brand planner, whatever, right? So in there, I would put, I will run 10 appointments this week, right? So I would put the date, right? I wrote it in my goal book this morning. So it's 4/8/18. Here's my goal. I normally have 3 goals, right? And then you know what? Hold yourself accountable, sign it, right? So add that. That's something I add. Like, that's something that you that just asked the question can learn from and use and do. I just figured it out over the last year and a half. I write down my goals every day. And I don't always run down the weekends. I'm not perfect. But I do write them down every day. Every business day especially. Because my mind needs to be thinking about growth. What am I wanting to accomplish? What am I wanting to do? If I didn't write down my goals every day, I would have never been able to pull this off at Nissan Stadium last year. So that's kind of like the biggest thing. I don't do this for me. I do this because I'm going to leave an impact on this industry by getting thousands of agents to this event. That's the only reason I'm doing it. That's why I'm giving away a VIP flash sale for $291. That ticket's normally $1,250. So that's a really good question. It's a lack of consistency and focus. Like I'm thinking about this kind of stuff all the time. And by writing it down every day, it keeps my focus on it. Anything else, Dylan?
Bob Builder said, Cody, I like the way you're going with prospecting. Such a big part is getting clients in front of you.
That's it, man. Client acquisition. Without clients, guess how much money you make? I'm eating my toast for this one. Goose egg, man. Follow me on IG. Let's be friends on Facebook. Be a subscriber of YouTube. Like, I am here to help you. If you are struggling, that's why I'm doing this class for less than the cost of a tank of gas for $47, especially my vehicle at least. $47. It's Thursday, April 11th, right? This Thursday from 5 to 7. Go to CodyAskins.com right now to sign up. It's $47, right? That's self-development. That's self-improvement. When I say I've invested $75,000 in me the last 12 months, I spent a $47 about 150 times, right? Whatever the math is. A lot. So, any other questions, thoughts?
Joe F on YouTube just says, if you get no appointments, then you door knock everything you've got, right?
Yep. 100%. Door knock the freak out of it. I truly believe in calls, text, door knocks. Like, I want to do them all. And if you can't get a hold of somebody, guess what? Go show up on their door. So thank you for that comment. That's awesome. That's really, really good. Seriously. What do you think, bro? Anything else? It's all about.
Bob Builder just said, Cody, how much money to get you on the phone?
Like personally? Well, Bob the Builder, we're coming out with a coaching program for the insurance industry where people can have direct access to coaching sessions with me. That'll come out. It'll be extremely inexpensive. The smallest option will be like $9.97 a quarter. Not much, but we are building that right now. So something we've been building behind the scenes for like a month because it's important and people need it. So like I have a coach. Do you have a coach, right? You need a coach. That's it. Appreciate you watching Insurance Agent Training. Every Monday, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's 2:30. I love hanging out with you guys. I love Insurance Agent Training. I want to train and help every insurance agent in the world. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, for those that don't know, is Phone Phenom. Wednesdays is live Q&A. Thursdays, we're going to come up with something for coaching. Fridays, 8% Club. If you don't know how to prospect, then you need to be at Thursday night's training. Go to CodyAskins.com to sign up. It's $47. It's all about Prospecting 101, a deep dive. I'll show you how to generate thousands of leads for free to sell insurance. If you do not get a nugget or value after you pay $47, I'll give you your money back. How about that? Appreciate you being a part of it. Have an awesome day. Let's tear up this week. We'll see you tomorrow night for Phone Phenom. Appreciate you guys.